Good evening. Welcome to this guide. As we wind the year 2025, I've made a simplified guide, learning lesson, what I've observed for 2025 and what we can plan for the upcoming 2026 as a simple guide for wealth creation and also self-employment guide that will help us, maybe graduates or anyone willing to start a small capital business, to understand how you will grow your business. This is a step-by-step approach, which is to build a sustainable, self-employment in Kenya. Strategies that are designed to work with small capital, you grow steadily and provide a long-term income streams for you self. The key words here is skills, discipline. When you add skills and discipline as from the philosophy, you acquire wealth. The foundation of this is to save start. So save start is about money savings. There you have had this thing called money market funds. These money market funds, the purpose is to normally preserve money, help you to earn interest on a daily basis, and help you to build discipline and prepare capital for business. Like for example, the one which is coming up through the Safaricom, which everybody has seen, what we call ZD. MMF is a low risk investment where your money earns daily interest, and at the end time they also allow you to withdraw depending on their terms or limits. The most popular money market funds in Kenya, we have the ZD. I think you can start the minimum of 100 bob, where they can give you between 9 to 11% per annum on interest. We have the Saiton Investment Money Market Fund. The investment you can start with, the minimum is 1,000. It can earn you between 10 to 13%. We have the Chums app. Chums app you can install from the Play Store. Then you create maybe a weekly challenge, or you create a challenge that you can now invest in. The minimum you can start is 500, and then you can grow with it, earn interest annually with 8 to 10%. We have also equity money market fund. We have family bank. There are so many of them. Even you can go to your bank account, you can see those in their apps. You can see they have the money market where you can also earn interest. How to start and grow? Maybe if you want to use maybe way of saving through money market fund to acquire funds for your business, you can download apps or visit the bank and then open money market fund account, or which they also require you to have an ID or KRA PIN. But if you have already an account, you can download the app, and then from there they can link up for you to now start saving or depositing monthly. It will help you to automate your savings where possible, and then this money you can channel to the profit into your business, and also for future expansion. It is best for everyone, student, employees, or even the hustlers. These are the ones that we know in the market, hustlers. Another way you can acquire funds is through what we call low capital physical business. Although this one is high demand, you can start things like cereal business, where you can sell in a confined space. You can sell things like maize, beans, rice, different types of beans, different types of rice, green grams, coffees, all of them. And this one doesn't require a lot of capital. If you have 10,000, you can just start with 10,000, between 10,000 or 50,000 or 150,000. This, if you're doing wholesale, you require between 50k to 150k. But if you're doing retail, you can start with a 10,000 to 30,000. So this one is the best low capital physical business you can start in the year 2026. Monthly profit you can get between 8,000 to 80,000 depending on the scale, if you are doing small scale or large scale. And the source of funds, as I said, you can start maybe saving through money market fund for 2026, 2027. You can now start your business, or you can borrow some money from maybe your bank or from friends or from your savings. Then you start this business. You can start maybe from a home kiosk, or maybe anywhere where you can do a small business. You can also do milk ATM. I think milk ATM is now common. For starting cost is normally between 150 to 20, because you need to buy fridge and all equipment required. Daily you can get 1,000, 2,000 to 4,000, and then you can also add things like Yokar or Mala for growth, and then you can even acquire to supply to other restaurants for expansion. So this also has a good business for Milk ATM. You can also start an M-Pesa agent. I think this is common now in Kenya. You can do a good capital within maybe a float of 80,000 to 150, or then a month, every month you can acquire an interest of a commission of 20,000 to 50,000, depending on how your business is doing and where you are located. Because if you're located in an area which is busy, then you'll get more. Then you need to have a good float management. You need to have a good float management. You need to have also airtime, Paybill, KPLC, NHIF, combined shop with other areas like Cyber Cave or even the Milk ATM. This way you'll make a lot of money if you're doing M-Pesa agent. And then another business you can do so is Mitumba. I think this one now starting common. People are doing this one between 15,000 to 30,000 per bell. Then monthly profit depending on your bell, you can acquire between 20,000 to 6,000. You can sell on the roadside market or online. You can use TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram. You can brand your page for growth, and you can try to do live selling techniques. So these are low capital physical business you can do for 2026. There are so many of them. I've just given a glimpse of it. You can also do transport and logistics, maybe for example motorbike, border delivery, or where you can start with a 50,000 or 30,000. You can own your own bike, and then you can start doing this business where you can earn 45,000 to 25,000 to 45,000. Somebody who is employed in a Muhindi shop, maybe they're earning 30,000 per month, and if you do this one, you become your own boss, you can earn this. On a daily basis, you can acquire something 1,000 to 2,000. This is good for your business. If you're doing also maybe parcel delivery, you expand to food transport, and you can also do what you call hire rider for passive income. You can also do food and cereal transport. For example, you can use motorbike to do, or tuk-tuk to deliver foods, foods in hotels, farmers, cereal traders, and whatever, and you can make a profit 30 to 70,000 per month. This normally is a reliable business for your clients, and then you can specialize in other products for purpose of expanding your business. So don't sit there, become your own boss. Other areas you can do a business like knowledge-based business. This is good for graduates who maybe they can take advantage of this, your consultancy and also training. For consultancy, you can do things like research, proposal writing, monitoring and evaluation, HR, recruitment, project management, environmental, establishment for consultancy, ICT, and also data analysis. So this is good for graduates. You can just buy a laptop, then you register your business. As I guided you on the previous session, you can start the business, then you start. Where if you have a constant business, every month you can acquire profit between 50,000 to 300,000. Once you have registered your business for credibility, you have built a portfolio with initial products. Maybe you have done e-portfolio, you have done partner management, or maybe marketing. This one will give you a good platform to do your business. You can also do training and coaching. Maybe you can start a computer packages, financial literacy training, agribusiness training, soft skills training, online training, AI, and also digital tools. These are areas you can venture into, or you can do what you call physical workshops, Zoom, or schools or NGOs, and you can acquire an income of maybe 2,000 to 10,000 per participant, depending on how large your participant is. And you can start free workshop to build a reputation. You can create digital courses for passive income, and you can also do what you call partner with institutions. I think this one is very common nowadays, or even Facebook, TikTok, all of them, people are doing this. So you can do this business. Another category you can do is what you call online jobs and digital businesses, where you can do now what you call freelancing business. You can do freelancing like Upwork. You can do Upwork. This is high paying for clients. If you have knowledge, I think this is good for graduates. You have knowledge on how to write content, you can use Upwork. If you are good, you can earn between 30 to 80,000 per month. You can also use what you call FIFA. This is normally for skill-based gigs. You can earn between 20 to 6,000. Then you can do also what you call Ramo tasks. This AI task entry friendly, you can do it maybe and earn something like 15,000 to 40,000 per month. So these are good business. Don't just sit there. Even if you're employed, do something that can give you something to earn. You can also do what you call online selling platforms like Facebook marketplaces. Maybe you can buy goods from a friend, then you post pictures or images on Facebook marketplace, you sell it for people. You can also do Instagram shops, you can do WhatsApp business, you can do Jumia, you can just account Jumia or Kilimall, and then you start now selling your products there. Once you create your platform and people know where you are and how your products are, then already you are increasing your opportunity to do business. You can do also YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Reels, blogging. You can add like ads to brand deals, affiliate marketing, digital products, so that they can help you to add more money in your business. Just start with what you know, and even local knowledge can attract an audience. Just start with what you know, even local knowledge can attract audience. Number 6, then after you have done that, already you have chosen your path, then how will you grow? How will you sustain the business? Because the aim is not just having a business, but the aim is sustaining the business. You may start a business, but you are not sustaining it. Or okay, maybe if you look at these areas, you have chosen your path. You have chosen the path you want. Maybe you want to do money market fund. Maybe you want to do low capital physical business like cereal business, milk ATM, M-Pesa agent plus other areas, mitumba business, or transport logistics and businesses, or knowledge-based business for training and consultancy, or online jobs. But how will you sustain this business? So you require to understand how you're going to sustain this business. Well, first of all, is you need to create what you call a wealth business plan or building plan, where first of all, if you have decided to choose money market fund to save your capital, then build your foundation as your capital foundation. If you start one business based on the skills, based on the capital and the skills, then choose one business, don't mix. Then if you reinvest the profit you get, you can now start upgrading the lifestyle, because somebody is giving you a business of 2 million or 5 million, 10 million, but you are still using a bicycle. That way, people not believe that indeed you can handle a business of 5 million. Diversify your business into income, or 2 to 3 income streams, so that you don't overwhelm yourself. Then separate your personal and business money. That's why I said in the previous session, I said if you're starting a business, always open an account for your business and for your personal account. Don't mix the personal account and your business money. Don't mix. Then keep simple records, at least to track the records, because you need to know the income and you need to know the expenses, so that you know, are you making profit or not making profit. I think this is where most of the business fails, because the people say I've not gone to school, but I'm able to run a business. No. It's not about going to school. It's about how to sustain the business. You may have gone to school, but you don't know how to sustain the business, or you may have not gone to school, but also you know how to sustain the business. How do you sustain the business? This is where most of the business fails. Somebody takes in their family members, or their wives, their friends, and the business collapse because they keep on doing whatever they know without understanding the actual procedure. Then insure your assets in case you understand maybe the area of theft, fire, or whatever. You need to protect your business, so that in case something happens, insurance can cater for it. Then build networks also. You are doing this business to sell to other people. That's why you require to do a business, either do marketing online, in social media, or you can do adverts. That's why you see almost every TV stations, there are always adverts. Their aim is to build networks, to connect people. Even if their product is bad, but they are building network. Then learn continuously. Don't say that because you already know how to run a business, you sit and relax. No, upgrade your skills regularly, on daily basis, on monthly basis, on yearly basis, so that you understand the upcoming or the emerging technologies on how to run the business. Like now, people are using AI to track their business. So you need to learn different skills, and then create a long-term vision, a long-term goal. You have the short-term goal, mid-term goal, and long-term goal. Create a long-term vision. So just start. They ask you after 5 years, 10 years, where will you be? You don't know where you'll be. This is how you grow your business. This is how you sustain your business. And then maybe for example, this is an example. If for example you want to start maybe your business on level 1, we have level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. I just want to give you an example. For example, level 1, the goal is to build discipline, to build skills, and to create fast income. One way, if you want to create fast income on level 1, maybe you can open a money market fund account, start freelancing or micro business, then save at least 30 to 50% of your profit, so that you are aiming to get at least 30k. If you get 30k, maybe you start with 10,000, then you have 30k. It will be easier for you now to start level 2 business. Maybe you have no more than 10,000 to 50, maybe 10,000 to 50,000 now. This one helps you to create a stable monthly cash flow. That's where you can now choose the category number 2 for hard business, where you can create retails, maybe cereals for retail, mitumba business, online and delivery, or consultancy for graduates. Then already you are now creating a stable business. You can go into now level 3, where you can now do what you call business owner status, where you can now maybe own an M-Pesa agent. You can now own wholesale cereals for wholesale marketers. You can do motorbike business. You can do training workshops, because already the capital is stable and you are increasing it. Then from there, if it is more than now 150, you can now scale up and now have what you call passive income, like having milk ATM, having multiple motorbikes, having consultancy firms, having agribusiness aggregation together, or even having a college. So this is possible when you start low from level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Then you can now create a smart plan. For example, maybe what is my quarterly plan? What is my yearly plan? Maybe say from quarter 1, January to March, this is my foundation phase. I want to save in MMF, maybe money market fund. I want to do skill learning. And then my target is between 20k to 50k as my capital base. Then so that you now able to open an MMF account, you're able to learn digital skill, you're able to do research on business ideas, you're able to build and save for your business, because you need to discipline. So this is your roadmap. So you don't rush, you have to plan. Then maybe quarter 2 now, from April to June, this is now your first business launch. You can now start a small business, maybe with a target of 50,000 to maybe 30,000 to 80,000 on monthly income, but now launching on capital level. Maybe for example, you launch a capital business, then you start tracking it to track the income and the expenses, to reinforce the marketing, and at the same time to build customer base. This is where now you have to launch your business. You have to track the business, you have to track the income, you have to track the expenses, and you have to reinforce. If the business starts, don't eat the business. Let the business supply, then add to it, so that you reinforce the business. Then quarter 3, maybe from July to September, you can now say, now this phase I want to expand. For example, this can be expansion phase, adding second income stream. The first stream will be maybe between 30 to 80k is now on a monthly basis. Now aim higher to increase your stream from now 60k to 150k. You can add what you call complementary business, like milk ATM, M-Pesa agent. Upgrade the skills now for inventory purposes, so that you're able to know how to do inventory. Register now the business formally. Yes, and then let's just automate the business in a systematic way. Automate your business in a systematic way. Then quarter 4, maybe from October to December, now asset building. You start doing what called asset building. Invest the profits in asset. Maybe the profit now is streaming in. You have to target now these streams, how much is coming in. Then start now investing some of the profit, maybe 30 to 50% of the profit, into money market fund, or buy income generating assets, or like maybe for example motorbikes, or build emergency funds, or plan for the next year's growth. This way will help you to now navigate when the year 2026 ends. Now 2027, when it starts, you have a capital to continue sustaining and growing your business. My advice on this is very simple. You don't need to have a huge capital to start. You don't need to have special connections. You don't need to create luck or shortcuts. But you only need to create consistency, discipline. Discipline requires consistency. When you build your consistency, it will elevate your business and your discipline will grow. You need to elevate, continuously learn and improve your skill. You need to build patience. A business growth is not a marathon. You cannot just start today and then by 42 kilometers you want to win. No, you have to build, training yourself, having patience until you systematically use your creative and critical knowledge to build the process, not just the hustle. What are the success rules here? I'm not saying that I'm successful, but these are key steps that people who are wealthy are doing. When you get money, don't spend it. Save it, invest, and acquire more. Even Jesus Christ gave the five talents. The one who brought without multiplying, he was denied. So the same way, you cannot have 20k this year. Next year you still have 20k. You need to multiply. Just as Genesis chapter 1 verse 28 says that you have to be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, and conquer the world. So the success rules here for you to start 2026 is very simple. Separate business and personal money. That's rule number 1. Invest and reinvest before upgrading lifestyle. Invest and reinvest before upgrading your lifestyle. Understand that? That's the success rules. Number 3, avoid debt traps. If you have a lot of debts, actually they will deter you from growing organically. Number 4, keep learning. Skills appreciate, but cash depreciates. Skills appreciates, but cash depreciates. So learn the skills. When you appreciate the skills, you will use the skills to get money so that the money continue flowing. Number 5, think on the system way, not on the shortcut way. Sustainable wealth comes from process, not from shortcuts. Start today. Even with small steps, you will reach 2027. 2026 is coming. As we are ending this year, let this will be your plan. Don't say, I'm waiting for my cousin, I'm waiting for my brother, I'm waiting for my dad, I'm waiting for my mom, I'm waiting for my wife, I'm waiting for my husband. Start it today. Be your own boss, whether employed or not employed. You have to create a side hustle, a side business, but you always must be there for the business to grow. Thank you and enjoy your new year 2026.